Hi everybody, it's your girl Andrea and here I am back with a new video. And now I've brought my brother Caleb, of course, you guys remember him. So I got a couple of drinks, because you know, we love to have us a nice little drink when we spilling tea, talking shit, and all the things in between. So, we're about to get started and here we go.
Need you for the old me, need you for my sanity, need you to remind me where I come
first off,
Uh-huh.
we got about 3 topics that we're going to talk about because I've had a few things on my spirit a little bit lately. Because I've just been seeing so much shit going on and I was like, damn, I should make a video about this, but then something else comes out. It's like, damn, I should make a video about this. Then another thing comes out, so I'm like, I might just put like 4 things in one video, so I'm only going to try to make it be like 20 minutes long, so yeah, bear with us. So, first topic is we're going to discuss trans women. What really designates what a trans woman is? Like, what does it take to be a trans woman? Because there was a post going around on Twitter. And a popular trans girl named Shauna Brooks, she shared something. And I'm going to put it somewhere around here. And it said basically, trans women don't owe you hyperfemininity. I don't have to shave, wear makeup, or physically transition in order for you to make me, or to take me seriously. Masculine, butch, trans women exist. I'm beautiful and legitimate as I am. And you seen the picture?
Yes.
So what do you think?
I just think definition of trans is to transition. So if you're going to be trans, make sure you're taking the pills, doing the estrogen. You know, make sure you're becoming that lady that you want to be. The picture will be up, like she said, but to me, this is not what I would call trans. If you're not taking any pills and actually transitioning yourself, I would just call it, what would you call it, non-binary?
Yeah, there is a label such as non-binary, and I don't know, because I don't want to dictate what a trans person is, because I mean, I don't know, because it's just all changed throughout history. Because first, back in the day, you used to have to, you know, go away and never go back to your hometown, cut off all your friends and your family, and live a stealth life, get your surgeries done, and get your little face hair shaved off, and never tell a soul. And I mean, times have changed.
Yeah.
We don't do that anymore. We live more out in the open. We're more visible. We have people on TV now. Like, we don't have to do that type of stuff anymore. So, do you really have to be hyper feminine to be trans?
No, I mean, they're, like you said, there are butch women. There are you know, tomboys out there. So I mean, you can still transition into your womanhood, but still have, you know, some boy tendencies. Like, I mean, your personality doesn't change just because you feel like a different, you know, gender on the inside.
Right.
But you should also look that part. I mean, that's just my opinion, but you can't expect somebody, if they don't see it, then you can't expect somebody to you know, call you a different gender, the gender that you want to be called, if you don't look the part. Like, it's hard to do that. On top of you already changing, you know, you're already a T, but then you don't look the part, and it's just confusing. Very confusing.
Especially to the cis world, it's like, you want to identify as trans, but you're not doing anything to fit the mold of what trans woman is, like what a woman looks like. Like, you're not doing anything to fit into what a trans woman, because like I said, there's non-binary. Non-binary means you don't agree with being a man or a woman. You're kind of both. You're one day, you're the next. Unless somebody who's non-binary wants to, you know, like, give me a little lesson and tell me what it really is.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's what it kind of is. And, like, when you're trans, when you're a trans woman, you're fitting a certain binary box of what a womanhood is, of what a woman looks like. So it's like when you're having a beard and you're just not, you're not taking any of the steps.
You're not. You're just dressing in women's clothing. And, I mean, your inside may, you know, still be, you're still a woman, but you need, like I said, you need to look like the outside as well.
Yes, and I don't want to be problematic, y'all, because I don't got none time for none of y'all to read me. But like I said, I respect her and what she's doing. I'll call her by her pronouns if I ever see her in public. But sis, all that type of stuff. Like, I'm not going to shade the girl, but I mean, I don't understand it either.
I don't either.
I would have to have somebody like that probably explain it to me, because I really don't get it.
That.
I don't. It's a little too weird for me. I don't know.
But do you, sis?
Thank you. We gonna respect you, but we'll twirl if somebody else calls you otherwise. But just know, girl, you're not really looking the part of woman. But I mean, hey, girl, do you know?
Okay, okay.
So I'm gonna take us a little sip, quench our little thirst, you know. By the way, we just got some of these. We don't know what they are. They're like, what are they called? Monaco's?
Monaco.
They were 2 for $4 at the liquor store, and there's like 9% alcohol in them. We're not like advertising or nothing like that, but like, we got a lot because girls day drinking. We're gonna get fucked up. And the next topic, I have when is too young to know that you're gay? Because of course we all seen those photos of Zion Wade, which is Dwayne Wade's son and Gabrielle Union's stepson. And you know, he was at Pride. They took him to Pride. They was all supporting him. He had his brothers out there with him. He had his little rainbow flag. It was just super cute. But I seen in the comments, black people acting a fool like always, because that's all they know how to fucking do.
Just act the damn ass.
Black cis people, I should say. They're always saying something like, he's too young to know that he's gay. How does he know he's gay yet? They're pushing this on him. Blah, blah, blah. The gay agenda.
Right,
all this extra shit is always happening. So what is your views on this?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not pushing it on him. If anything, he's pushing it on them. Like, he's telling them who he is, and they want to support him. So there's nothing wrong with them supporting their child. As far as black folks not supporting their children just because they're gay, that happens a lot. And that's really what's starting these killings and these suicides and people running away from home, because they're going to do what they want to do regardless. Y'all just are not going to be around to see it.
That is definitely true.
So if they disown him, I mean, he's still going to do what he wants to do and be gay. Once he gets 18, who says he doesn't go off to college and Queen's out.
Exactly. And basically, you're just not going to be included in the life.
Right. You hide your life from your family from then on out because they don't agree with it. But if you're open and you understand and try to understand your child like you're supposed to, love them regardless, then I will be well. Like our father. Shout out to Brian Morgan.
Yes. It's just like, they don't know, like, the people in the comments, it's just like, they don't know what a freaking loving household looks like. It's like, this is what happens when you accept your children. This is what support is supposed to look like. This is what parenting is supposed to look like. You're not supposed to shame your child. You're not supposed to try to change them. You're supposed to, you know, respect their choice that they made. And you're supposed to just support them in anything that they do.
Because everybody is their own person. You can't mold your child into anything. They're going to do what they want to do regardless.
Exactly.
Everybody's their own person. They all have their own mindset. So, I mean, if you want to be a part of that, then you support them at all costs.
And if you don't, then maybe you will be cut the fuck off. Because family members can get cut off for being toxic.
Definitely.
Just because you're, girl, just because you're family, just because you're a sister, brother, aunt, uncle, don't mean you can't get the throat. You gonna get cut. You're done. You're getting chopped, sweetie. You did not receive your tens. You did not, your picture was not up here with the rest. It's time for you to go. You did not get your clock.
Okay. Also, it just doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. It's them, it's their family. None of your business. Like, it's none of your business. No one really needs to hear your comments or your opinions, whatever. Keep it to yourself, because truly nobody really cares, and they're still going to raise their son the way they want to raise their son. Ain't nobody coming to y'all talking about y'all having, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids and still ain't married, ain't got no baby daddy.
Ooh.
Ain't nobody in y'all business.
Ooh.
So, I mean, mind you, there are very few out there. I mean, there are few that can't leave it alone, but just know to mind your business. It's just none of your business.
It's not. And it's just so, it was so cute. I was like, oh my God, they're out there. Just like Magic Johnson's son, EJ, his dad supports and loves him. It's just like, it's so good. That's why I'm so glad they're out in the public and being like out and open about it, doing interviews or whatever, and just like being, not hiding it.
Yeah.
Like his dad could have never said anything about it, talking about Magic Johnson.
Yeah. He
could have never said anything about his son being gay, but he was like, hey, I love and support him. I may not understand it, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, this is my son. He's going to be whatever. And this motherfucker is a millionaire regardless of Magic Johnson's money. Like, he has his own little clothing line and shit like that. Like, he don't need his parents' money. What the fuck are you doing but typing away on the keyboard in your mama's basement on your air mattress? Talking about how much you disapprove of gay folks. Girl, please. So, and back to the subject of basically when it's too young to be gay, when did you know that you were gay? Because like I said, there's people that are always talking about how, for some reason, only when it's a gay child, it's he has an agenda pushed on him, or he shouldn't know what his sexuality is, or this shit like that. They never do that to stray kids. No. You always see them trying to root for pair up little boys and girls and take pictures and have them be their little girlfriend, little boyfriends, and having grown people kiss them on the cheeks and shit like that. Like,
yeah, twerking on little boys.
Yes, twerking on little boys.
Making videos and.
That's sexualizing children. Affirming your child for being gay is not sexualizing them. We all have a sexuality, and just because we come out at it early, doesn't mean nothing. So, when did you like?
I don't really know what age it was, but I was like a preteen.
So
Probably like 12, 13, like right in that area.
So basically like puberty starts to set in.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew about them.
See? And people always want to make it seem like you have to wait till you're teens or you have to wait till you have sex in order to, you know.
Yeah, no, you don't have to. I mean, it's the feeling inside and you're always going to be that way regardless. I mean, no matter, like she said, no matter how much your parents or your pastor or whoever tries to shun it out of you, I mean, you're not doing nothing but missing out on that person's life because they're going to go out and do whatever they want to. Or they're going to kill themselves and take themselves from the world. And then you're really going to feel shitty. Because you don't agree and you don't accept and you don't support what your child does. T.
Thank you. But for me, because I want to go out and talk about me, of course. When I think I knew like my sexuality around, I want to say like 7 to 8. I knew like back then, because like just like when you talk to boys and you talk to girls, you know, you get that little nervousness feeling, the little butterflies in your stomach. You know, it's just like I didn't get that for girls. Well, I did kind of, but it was like, boys are more intense. Because when you go into that locker room, you see all them getting undressed. Ooh, shooting your friends. Oh, there was so many friends. Because I had told them a story earlier how when I was little, there was like we was playing game and what was it? Who was you talking about this way?
What game?
The gym story.
It was like a I don't know, you was jumping over
anyway, okay, basically it was basically called Battleship.
There you go.
In elementary school anyway. So you was this rope, you had one plank and one to the other. By the way, this is like 5th grade. But anyway, you had to swing on the rope to get across to the other side. Now, when I was on the rope, they was like, okay, bitch, you know I was never because I don't have time. So we had to swing over to the other kids in order for them to get us. Now mind you, this little boy that I had been friends with, I had no crush on him. And he was a cute little white boy. I was a little white boy in me. But yeah, after he would see me, he's like, you got this, So I jumped on the little swing, swung over there with my queen self, landed on the plank, and when I let go of the rope, I was falling back. And when you fall back, you basically eat and you're done. You chopped. So I was falling back like, oh shit! And then like he grabbed me and like embraced me. And I was, ooh, and bitch, that's when I knew. That's when I knew. Because we was like this close together. He had his arm around my waist. I was
queening out.
I just knew it. I knew it. I just knew it.
I knew it.
And see, and I didn't have to have sex in order to do that. Didn't have sex in order to know who you're attracted to. It's an attraction. Just how little boys have crushes on little girls. Little boys have crushes on little boys. Little girls have crushes on little girls.
Just happens. It's just people.
Thank you. No one's pushing sexuality on nobody. It's just, girl, you know. And when you know, you know. And you want to be accepted.
And now people are just getting, I would say people are just getting informed now that, I mean, it's out there in the open. People are just putting it out there and giving you guys information and educate you guys now.
With your ignorant asses.
Ignorant as fuck.
That's going to kind of lead to our next topic. Well, actually 2 topics because they kind of go hand in hand. But I did want to talk about the suicide of Nigel Shelley. He's 15-year-old black boy. I forget where he's from, but I'll put a little article somewhere and then all that stuff in the bottom. But what do you think of this? 15-year-old boy killed himself because being bullied for being gay.
I put the blame on the parents. I mean, like I said, when you have homophobic parents that tell you nothing but being gay is wrong and that's not right and don't ever be like that and I don't ever want you to be like that, and then these kids go to school and they see a little feminine boy, a little gay boy, and now they're bullying him, saying that's not right, you need to go kill yourself because that's not what God wants there in the church. And that's exactly how it happens, and it's mainly in the black community because black people are so ignorant and closed-minded when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Thank you. I think it's like black LGBT kids are like 3 times likely to kill themselves or commit harmful acts whether they succeeded or not. So that's very telling on the fact that in a community where we're all supposed to be for each other and you're just exiling these certain group of people based on who they appear to be, and then they go home and then they have to go harm and kill themselves for that shit. Yeah. That shit is crazy because I don't remember of course, I was bullied, but I wasn't bullied like to where I wanted to go and kill myself. It was little, ha ha ha, you're a faggot, you're queer, blah blah blah. But I mean, kids these days, it's ruthless because like they have social media behind
They're verbally telling you to go kill yourself.
Yeah, they
How
will
to
tell
go
you to
do
your
that.
face, go kill yourself.
They tell you how to do it and all this other shit. Go take some pills, find some pills, drown yourself, hang yourself. Like they're verbally telling these little kids to go kill themselves.
Okay, and breaking these poor little kids' spirits, and they go home and they gotta deal with homophobic parents probably too. It's just like it all starts at home.
Yeah.
So if the parents aren't as people love to think that like you grow out of stupidity, you grow out of homophobia, you grow out of racism. We know when white people are racist and they get old enough and they procreate, they raise little racist children. So what makes you think that you, being a homophobic person, won't grow up and teach your kids these same homophobic tendencies that you do? Talk about, oh, he's a fag on TV. Oh, he's such a punk. I'm never have my sons be no punk. Fuck that faggot shit. And then what do you think they're going to think when they see a little flamboyant boy walking by? They're going to do what their parents do and read for filth and do whatever they're doing.
Tear that little boy down.
Exactly.
Going back to it starts at home. When the kid doesn't have any support at home, the child is not coming to any support. He's all by himself. He's alone. He feels alone, like in the world. But if he has a supportive family, in the beginning, that little boy would have so much confidence. That little girl would have so much confidence. The kids at school can't tell them shit. Like they can call him faggot all you want to do. Okay, and the little boys they brush it off because they have confidence and they have support from their family and their parents at home. So if they start that shit at home, supporting their kids from the get. They don't have no problem at school.
Thank you.
Because when they're getting bullied at school, they're coming home and they can't talk to anybody because y'all don't agree with the shit either. So now they're upstairs crying and maybe I should. Nobody agrees with me. Nobody likes me. Maybe I should just take myself out the equation. And I can say for us, when we were younger, my dad, he did try to, make us more masculine than what we were.
Right.
But he still supported what we did. As we started getting older, he realized that we're going to do what we want to do. Exactly. My mom too. Like we're lucky enough, and I say this all the time because we have some great families that are lucky enough to support what we do, and they understand that we're going to do what we want to do. They support us from the get. They never judged us, never none of that. And we're still here. We turned out pretty fine to me.
Exactly, that's what support looks like. We're thriving. We're adults. We have healthy relationships.
We don't have to hide stuff from our family. They know what we're doing. Like.
And this happens when you come from a loving home.
Yeah, support.
And these motherfucking kids, and then, because the fact that, I bet because some of the teachers, when they hear this shit, they don't say shit. Because they probably agree. They're like, oh shit, bitch, I ain't gonna, I'm not in it. Because shit,
that is wrong.
Thank you, because I definitely remember going on holiday with my little boyfriend in high school and motherfuckers yelling faggot and shit and throwing shit and all that type of stuff. And bitch, she just saw shit that was going on. They just didn't choose to stop it. Because either they agreed with the church, they just don't want to be involved. Yeah. And shit. Like I said, nowadays, it's social media too. None of this stuff goes away when you go home. When you get on Facebook, somebody going and you get on Instagram, you have people commenting on all your pictures and sharing stuff about
you and making memes about you and all sending it around the school and all
that type of stuff. That is so freaking sad.
It is. Little boy took his life.
All because some stupid ass homophobes. Y'all motherfuckers need to be held accountable. And I'm like I said, because I used to watch this girl. Her YouTube channel got deleted. Her name was Diamond Styles. She has a podcast. It's called Marsha's Plate on you can go through the iTunes thing, on all that type of stuff, or SoundCloud. Anyway, but she had talked about if you're gonna kill yourself, then you need to take the bullies out. Like if you're gonna be that person, like okay, I can't live this life. I just want to take myself out of the equation, and I have no one to fit. Take the motherfuckers with you, and I believe that. Like y'all may think it's wrong to go out and kill somebody, but if you're already gonna kill yourself, if you got that made up and you cannot change it, of course, always change your mind. Always choose life.
Yes, always.
But if you know you're not going to choose life, you know at the end of the day you're gonna end your life, bitch. Take your ass over there and get rid of the motherfucking bullies too.
Because he's gonna do the exact same thing to
somebody else. Make somebody else feel just as bad. Make somebody else feel just as miserable as you. So you might as well take that motherfucker out.
And maybe not now, right then, but when he gets in high school, once he grows up, once he gets in college, he's gonna make somebody feel that bad because he's been raised that bad to hate gay people so much. He's gonna get to that age of college and make somebody who says they're not gonna kill themselves then, because this nigga is still ignorant. Because the parents don't know what to do with them.
And probably have the motherfucking little boys probably like him on the low. Because we all know how that goes. When there's somebody, you like somebody, girl, Bitch, when I tell you all the motherfuckers that used to call me a tranny, call me a man, all this other stuff, was the same ones in my DM, were the same ones hitting me up at night, were the same ones on Grindr apps, were the same ones hitting me up, girl. And they don't know how to express that because guess what? They don't know how to deal with their sexuality because you're
showing, you're supporting, you know what you want.
Thank you. You was raised by homophobic ass parents. But who don't want sissies and shit, always trying to quote Bible shit. Ain't never been to church, only going Easter Sunday.
And all these little gay boys and gay kids that are young that know that they're gay, like, it's 2019. Like, live your life. Nothing that people say to y'all should ever hurt y'all. Like, it gets better. It really gets better. Have confidence in yourself. Yes. And if your parents won't listen to you, find somebody that will. Find a parent or find a best friend, a teacher, somebody that will listen to you. Like I wouldn't say an older gay person because that could be a little weird. Yeah. But find somebody that you trust, that you can talk to about it, and somebody's gonna listen. An auntie, or uncle, somebody in your family, grandma. Those are usually the best to go to.
And like even about that, I always see allies. They'll tweet suicide prevention hotline, or tweet I'm an ally, or tweet or Facebook or Instagram all these loving posts and saying I'm an LGBT supporter. But what are you doing in public when you see somebody getting harassed because they're feminine and gay? What are you doing when you see somebody getting bullied? What are you seeing when you see somebody getting called a faggot?
Minding your business.
Because if you're only minding your business, you're not doing the work as an ally to go ahead and prevent these problems. You're not stepping in and taking control of the situation. Because as that ally, as that cis person that can go ahead and set these motherfuckers straight, you're not doing that.
Not at all.
So make sure you're doing that.
We're going to drop the number to the suicide hotline.
We will. We can do that. We're going to do that.
That's
probably different women different stairs. But we're going to drop something somewhere. So what you guys know. But yes, allies, you definitely need to do better. Allies, you need to do better. Because half this shit would happen if real allies would do their work instead of just saying I'm an ally and step into these situations. Because it only really takes one person to go and set somebody straight. If that one jock sees the low feminine black gay boy being bullied, he steps in, hey, this shit ain't cool. This is a regular person just like me and you. Or you ain't got to get a whole speech like that because, of course, this ain't TV. But, I mean, just step in and be like, hey, that shit's not cool. Shut it up.
Yeah, because in high school at that young age, everybody's impressionable. So
they are.
If the head jock, or not even the head jock, if just somebody just steps in and said that shit's not cool, like set somebody straight, like she said, be the ally that you say you are. Don't just stand there and mind your business in instances like that.
Exactly, because it can only get worse. Something, but you're too worried about being called gay, being called a faggot, being called a queer, all this other shit. Like, showing support does not mean, this picture ally does not mean you're part of the community. Ooh, yes, there you go. Toxic masculinity, y'all. Because they try to be a certain level of man that they think men have to do. As me as a black man, I can't go to no LGBTs, nothing. My homie's gonna think I'm gay.
That's exactly what it is. And where's that start at home?
Yes.
Because their parents have told them that shit is not cool and that shit is not right. Stay away from them.
Like, people who have boys, like, you need to raise them to be tolerant. I want to be tolerant because, bitch, fuck toleration. Okay. You need to respect.
At this point, toleration.
You don't have to like it, but you will respect somebody else's gender identity. You'll respect somebody else's sexual preference. Like, there ain't no, I'm just going to tolerate you because I got to see you. No, motherfucker. You will respect it.
Because I'm a human being and I'm a person just like you are at the end of the day.
Thank you. And when I want to lead this into Malaysia Brooks. Because there was a trans girl in Houston. I think Alex was in Dallas. Was she in Houston or Dallas? She was in Houston or Dallas. Her name was Malaysia Brooks. She was a trans woman. She got into a car accident with this guy. And in the beginning of the video, I'm not going to post any of the video because, bitch, that's traumatizing. It is. Bitch, I'm tired of, it's just like when people keep sharing all these videos of black people getting shot by police. Like, I'm tired of seeing that shit.
Yeah.
It's like trauma porn. That's the word for it. It's called trauma porn. Yes. But anyway, she got, in the beginning of the video, the dude goes and gets a gun. But you heard, oh, he's finna off his ass. Oh, he's finna do something. But he doesn't end up getting the gun. He ends up going back. And you see this man, he's twirling this trans woman. I don't know what happened, but he just started twirling her. And then here's multiple people jumping in. All these people in the hood are watching, recording, cheering them on. Nobody's coming to help them. You see some black women in the back. They're like, they look like they're trying to help, but like not trying to do too much.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can understand it from their perspective of I don't want to try and step in and then bitch I get twirled too.
Yeah.
Like, but at the end of the video they did help her. It took 4 girls to carry her to her car.
Yeah, not
like
walk.
pick her so she could not walk because they were beating her ass that bad. 5 dudes, like 3, 4 dudes.
Like was stomping her.
Why the fuck? Like, one, I want to know if the guys were in the car with him when this happened, or if it was just like some random
people that just
city
walked up and
motherfuckers
seen that shit.
Like, oh shit.
Don't agree with that, and they just jumped in for some hate crime.
Exactly, and I hope that nigga gets charged with hate crime because he has been brought to justice. He's in jail now, getting charged with assault. They're trying to charge him with a hate crime to see how that goes. But it's like, what the fuck? Like, why can't people just let people mind their own damn business? Like, and I know if it was a girl, you see like a guy hits a girl, oh no, you see people trying to step in, oh no, that's a female, what are you doing, da 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 da. But once it's a trans woman, you hear motherfuckers saying, oh, that's a man
anyway.
That's a man anyway, they can fight, it's just 2 men fighting. It's not 2 men fighting.
It's not.
Trans women are weaker than cis men. When you're a trans woman and you take these hormones, it breaks all the muscle down in your body. It's baby, you may look a little strong because your bone structure is built that way, but girl, the muscles, they break down. You're not going to be that same, you're not going to be able to handle a 250-pound man, 3 of them motherfuckers stomping you and hitting you. Yeah. So it's just so fucking irritating the fact that niggas can't even leave trans women alone because like I said, average age, I always reiterate this, the average age for a black trans woman in America is 35 because of the fact that we're the most likely to get killed. Yeah. I think there was a few charts, I'm going to put some few charts in here that I had like screenshot because I see on somebody's page. It's like out of all the different race of women that get that are trans women that get abused, 80% of them are black. Black trans women, 80% of black trans women are always getting assaulted, getting killed, and it's usually by their lovers, or it's usually by just basically it's usually by intimate partners. Because like I said, and that goes the same for black women in general. Because like I said, toxic masculinity is being out here taught and accepted and embracing shit like that. Because hell, the #1 cause of death amongst black women besides health-related issues is domestic violence. Mm-hmm. They're getting killed at a high rate amongst any other group of women. And who's killing them?
Black men.
Black men. Black men, I don't know, y'all need to get y'all shit together too. Because like I said, it's in all these different rhetorics that are being said, like Kevin Hart talking about the whole little gay situation with his son. Yeah. He'd break a dollhouse over his son's head if he was gay. All this other type of shit. Nipsey Hussle, him, motherfuckers love him. Let him know he was homophobic too. He thought we was some part of the black agenda, black scheme, some the basically bottom pits of the black motherfucking community. Yeah. Because of our black men and trans women. And you got high profile people that are saying this. You see his huge following that happened after he died. You see how many fuckers is retweeting this stuff and listening to his music, how many streams he started getting, all this type of bullshit. And these are the people that are out here telling, these people are listening to what you're saying. Yeah. These people are listening to your music. People are listening to what you're saying in interviews.
Going back to watching your interviews and watching that shit like that, yeah.
And if you're spewing that type of hate, you're spewing that type of rhetoric and shit, bitch.
They're influenced by that.
They are. People don't take their accountability for that. So black men, accountability. Accountability, bitches. No. Any comments to wrap it all up?
Black community, we gotta do better when it comes to LGBTQ community. Y'all children. Y'all flesh and blood, y'all gotta do better. Support is everything when it comes to LGBTQ community.
Definitely is. Because the babies are dying, they're offing themselves.
Yeah, it keeps happening younger and younger and younger.
There was a dad who ended up killing his son because he was gay. Yeah. And the boy was like 9.
Yeah.
So, for y'all who think that this is a choice, that you can choose your sexuality, that people can be reformed through therapy and Jesus and all this other stuff. I don't even know that people are gonna be
camps and shit like that.
They're gonna be who they are regardless. They're gonna be trans regardless. They're gonna be gay regardless. There's nothing you need to change them. You need to accept them, support them, and be the parent you're supposed to be. Parents are supposed to have unconditional love for their children.
No matter what.
Don't have no motherfucking kid if you know you're not gonna accept them if they're gay, lesbian, trans.
Yeah, in this day and age, you really can't. You really don't know what your child will be. So if you can't even support them, whatever they do in their life and all their decisions, then don't have no kids. You're not ready to be a parent.
You're not.
It goes to all them parents out there still telling their little kids that gay is wrong and homophobic and
stop doing that sissy shit.
Yeah,
stop doing that faggot shit.
Stop doing that to them kids. Let them be who they are, live their life, and love them regardless.
Exactly.
They're your kids. They're still children.
And not every feminine boy is gonna be gay. Not everybody's hyper masculine. Not every feminine boy is going to turn out, want to run around and suck dick and be on Grindr.
Jesus.
That was too much, wasn't it?
That was too much.
Back it up. Just stop trying to shame femininity. Stop trying to shame femmes. Stop trying to shame trans women. Stop trying to say gay men. And gay men, let me bring it around to you too. Stop trying to be so buku with trade because you butch. That you can't say something for the little femme gay getting bullied. The football player that's gay, but you're so hyper masculine that you don't want to be perceived as gay. But everybody knows you're gay. But it's cool because you're the right type of gay.
Right.
Because you're the masculine gay. You don't have a switch in your wall and a lisp in your talk. We need you to speak up too. Because by you just letting them say faggots and shit like this and make fun of the femmes, because you're making fun of the femmes and you're shaming the bottoms. When you're really the bottom yourself.
Okay, you are somebody's bottom.
Black men, do better.
Black parents, black community, black casters, black aunties, black cousins, black uncles, black community, do better.
Do better. Be better. Because kids are still going to be LGBT regardless. So
or they're going to off themselves.
So we're going to leave it at that. Now, if I come back on here with some more bullshit, I'm going to go off. I'll be right here with one of these, bitch. I got 6 of them. Now, don't start nothing, won't be none. Support those. Be pro-black and include black trans people, black LGBT people. Be pro-black all the way around. Pro-black. Not pro-cishet black. Not pro-masculine blacks. Not pro-black. All the blacks are the blacks.
Because they black before anything.
Thank you. And don't I don't like you say that I'm black first. You supposed to be black first. But I mean, I see what you were saying. But I hear people try to use it as, oh, you're supposed to be black first. Bitch! You take that and say you're supposed to be black first. Good shit. Wasn't black first when you was bagging it down now. It wasn't black first then, bitch. Because motherfuckers was called faggots way before they was called a nigger. Okay, so we supposed to be wrapping it up, y'all. Y'all know how I get. Okay, y'all, so it's your Andrea, and I'm gonna sign out. So have you a drink, be a better ally, be a better parent, and bye, y'all. Say bye.
Bye.